Welcome once more, great people of Biafra, lovers of freedom. The DOS ERADs, their top officials, have been disgraced once more. In conjunction with their One Nigeria puppets. You know, they've been good at carrying false news, propaganda, lies against the PM. Today, we are here to bring you a very refreshing news for our people to understand that we are winning this battle. And it says that the Latif suspect has no connections to any terrorist organization. So the police, currently in charge of the Prime Minister's case, has released a statement saying that the PM has no connection at all with any terrorist organization. So we are winning this battle. All their lies, all their propaganda, all their deceit will be put to shame. Now the question is, since this message was put forward in the media by the Finland police in Lati, why is it that the mainstream media in Nigeria has not carried this news? Why are they still quiet about reporting this? But they are so fast in digging and reporting that the Prime Minister was invited. Why is it very difficult for them to report that the police in Finland has confirmed that the PM has no connection with any terrorist organization? This is a very big win, and this underscores the evil and the agenda of the Nigerian government, because you know the mainstream media is controlled by politicians. Arise News is owned by politicians. Even the newspapers, all of them are owned by politicians. So the narrative is controlled by the Nigerian politicians. Make no mistake about that. The best place to get credible information is from independent journalists like us. Else, you will be feeding yourself with whatever these evil politicians in Nigeria want you to know. Now, let's go into the message posted by the Chief of Staff of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, in the person of Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. A message from the Chief of Staff, Biafra Republic Government in Exile. Breaking. Thank you so much, the Finland government, for protecting our able Prime Minister, His Excellency Simon Ekpa, from the terrorist Nigeria state headed by President Tinubu, Christopher Musa, and Goswill Akpabio. As Biafrans all over the world converge in Finland coming week for the Biafra Independence Redeclaration on December 2nd, we wish to inform Biafrans that the Monday sit at home in all Biafra land, voluntarily agreed by all Biafrans, must be maintained. We are so proud of our Biafra Defense Forces for what they do daily to eliminate terrorists wearing the zoo military and police uniforms in our land. Thank you, Biafrans, for flooding the world with pictures, write-ups, and atrocities committed to Biafrans by the Nigerian zoo government. Finland received all the evidences against the Nigerian terrorist state of gross human rights violation, terrorism, forceful disappearances of innocent citizens, disobedience of international and human rights laws, and buying of innocent citizens that march on the streets of Nigeria and Biafra land. See you all in Finland. Please support our independence and self-defense by donating to the New Dimension Mandate account. So, that is it. So you have now heard it. In the end, we shall be victorious. In the end, we shall be victorious. Forget about their lies and propaganda all over the media, claiming that Simon Ekpa denied being the PM. Now we understand that all the lies and propaganda coming from the mainstream media against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was actually coming from the DOS, because they are the same people who pushed that propaganda that that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu denied being the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. You can imagine. And now they are pushing the same lies against the PM, forgetting that the Biafra Republic government in exile is fully and well registered in Finland. Fully and well registered in Finland. And they understand, they know. They know. So what is this lies about? Just to tarnish the image of the PM. That is it. And that is exactly what they did to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But for you to understand that Mazi Simon Ekpa is fighting for the good of everyone, I want you to see or hear the response of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when Simon Ekpa questioned him. Because Simon Ekpa is working under the agreement that he already has with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because he asked Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, are you willing to, do whatever it takes to ensure that we actualize Biafra? Listen to the response of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Are you ready to lead us to do anything to get the freedom of Biafra?
Yes.
Which I'm going to be number one to follow you.
Yes. You think we're going to live like this, like a bunch of animals forever? Of course not. Of course not. It can't, they know it very well that we are coming. And I will come and I'll bring hell with me. They understand it very well. You better give me Biafra now. If they do not give me Biafra now, the zoo, I'm making it very clear to the whole world so they understand what I'm saying very clearly. So that by the time that we are gone, history they will remember the deeds of God upon our lives. We have not come for anything else. I don't exist for anything else. It's only for Biafra to come. If you're not going to give me that Biafra, I will destroy everything I see on my path. I'm being honest with you. There is no other outcome. Forget about all those speaking grammar and that's rubbish. Give us a referendum, as those British MPs tried to do, in keeping with the fact that in England you have people that have soul and conscience. If you have a referendum today and people say foolishly vote to remain in one Nigeria, I will give up. But that's where we're going to.
One thing, how do we know the politicians, especially the corrupt one, is when we talk about the sit-at-home civil disobedience, they will be telling you how people are dying. The pregnant women, this is the, so whenever you hear them saying this, you know that it's a corrupt politician saying it. Because the same people will not talk about those who are dying when there were no sit-at-home. They didn't tell you how many women died because there is no hospital in their villages. They did not tell you how many people died because they don't have the money to pay to a doctor before doctor can attend to them.
So what makes you different from the government in place that is not providing health care to
That's
citizens?
exactly what we are saying now. That
What makes you different from the government?
we are going to use every mechanism known to man and known to the devil, if I may use that, to liberate our people from the government, then give them the life they want. And that is exactly, do you prefer a conventional war to this civil disobedience? In Ukraine today, are you going to ask people, why are the bombs dropping there? They are fighting for freedom. These are people who already have independence. They have their own country. Today, they are being invented. Are you going to say that the women is now, that the president of Ukraine have committed atrocity for engaging Russia, trying to liberate his people? No. You see, when you are talking about a freedom fighting, trying to liberate your people from subjugation, from slavery, you use everything you can just think of. and the only thing you are thinking is to make sure you destroy the enemy.
So
That is also,
does freedom include punishing the same people you are fighting the freedom?
it depends on what you understand by punishing. What do you mean by punishing? Is the punishing you are giving them worse than what the
Lockdowns
government?
are not punishments.
There is nothing like punishment here.
Shooting
No,
children
no, no,
and
no, no.
schools is not punishment.
It is not punishment. It is called measures. Measures. It is not punishment. In our own perspective and from our own context, it is not punishment. It is measures. And those measures are not targeted at our people.
Thank you for being part of the truth. Now share widely. Biafra first.